see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told we stand alone. Shadows awake the innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the end.
Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. Holiday with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
George against Holiday. Back to George. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And Davis slams it home.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Oladipo, the pass to George. With the drive. For three, Oladipo gets the three ball to go.
And no doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Holiday finds Davis. Cousins with it. And Cousins throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
It's George on the drive. Here's Person. Second chance effort. Daniels up and in on the layup.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Three-pointer Holiday. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
Holiday against George. Goes back up. Here's Person. And the three-pointer goes.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Davis against Oladipo. Davis misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Artest. And here's Oladipo. Kicks it to George from behind the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, Paul George, no problem pulling up well behind the three-point line to knock him down.
On the wing, Holiday. Williamson looking around. Davis against Oladipo. Beyond the arc. Davis can't hit. Indiana leading. Here's Artest. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Holiday from long range. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Holiday's got 6.
Well, as competitive as they come, Drew Holiday answers.
George outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's the Pelicans now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Williamson.
Get out of the way!
Wow! Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
It's just so agile is Zion out there in those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Holiday against George. Out to Oladipo. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oladipo finding his range now.
And it's New Orleans ball. Holiday surveying the floor. Kept alive. Davis. And then Davis punches it home.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
Count the basket. Artest has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Indiana Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, 2nd quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Davis out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Davis in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the 2nd quarter. Pass to Oladipo. Driving in. Ooh, and slammed in by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
There's Davis with the 3. He buries it from 3. Davis has got 9.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And there's the screen. George for 3. The putback. Pass to Person. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Person. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Up top, Davis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Davis drives in, and Davis slams.
just a drop in time. I feel like gave you every breath I had, even forgave your crimes. I opened my eyes to what I feel like waking to.
taken away by Paul. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Left side, Davis fires for three. It's good from long range.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
The three from George sinks the three-pointer. George has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Paul. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Daniels passes to Oladipo, driving to the basket.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. He has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
To the inside. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Indiana. 6-point lead. George passes to Person. Outside for Artest. And Indiana, another 3.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And he gets it to go.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
The Pelicans shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. George passes to Person, knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. By himself, and Davis throws it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And here's George. 6 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indiana. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
We've got Davis. Holiday out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. There's the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yep, excellent use of the old up and up move that time. Chris selling it hard and everybody buying.
Good on the second free throw. George with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. From outside the arc, and Indiana, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Davis. Outside for Davis. Back to Davis. Stolen by Artest. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Daniels, and he jams it with authority.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray. Davis has got 8.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
And here's George for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's 13 points for Ron Artest.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Stolen by Artest. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oladipo. Outside for George. Fires the 3. Back to Oladipo. Here's Artest.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
Paul against Oladipo. Paul dishes to Davis. Stolen by Artest. And here comes the break. Passes to Person. On the wing, George. George missing again. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Davis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Indiana leading by 11. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Person. Still without a basket. Outside for George. Outside Artest. Driving in. Takes a 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Artest. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Now, here's Oladipo. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
For Artest, it's about finding his rhythm, and when he does, he's most effective.
Outside, Davis. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Outside for George. Fades. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Oladipo finds George. Back to Oladipo. Out left to the wing. Here's Person. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for New Orleans. 15-point game. Williamson trying to free himself up. For the 3. Here's Person. And Indiana, another 3.
Ron Artest, a willing passer, does a good job that time of surveying the floor and making the right play.
Davis kicks to Paul. Drives to the hoop. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Indiana out in front. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Indiana, Daniels out there with Artest. Then there's Person. Then it's Paul George, and it's Oladipo in at the point. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Oladipo, and he converts the layup. Oladipo's got the first basket of the third quarter for Indiana.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
From deep, George. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Davis finds Paul. Outside for Davis. Now here is Holiday. The 3. Good on the triple. Holiday's got 6.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And Baron Davis picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Outside Artest. He feeds it to Oladipo, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
So it's the Pacers now. They led the game at one point by 20. And here's Davis for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pass to Person. Launches it. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Davis against George. And Davis, here we go. And Davis throws it down.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Outside for George. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Paul outside. Back to Davis. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got 21.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Takes the 3. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Oladipo against Paul. Oladipo misses.
2 minutes remaining.
Pelicans trail by 14. Davis, the pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to Paul. New Orleans moving it around.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
On defense, Indiana. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Paul George.
Always been nails from the line. Something George takes pride in.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Williamson throws it down.
Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Outside for George. Back to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Indiana leading by 17. And Indiana, another three.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Williamson. Rebound by Ron Artest. And here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Daniels kicks to Artest. Pass to George. Lets it go with a three. And the Pacers another three.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's stolen by Davis. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul's shot is off. Paul's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that one's good by Davis.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Oh, you got it to go. He drops it in.
Oh! Can you believe that?
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Holiday out there with Williamson. Then there's Davis. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Paul in at the point guard. That's the Pelicans 5.
Oladipo getting it going right now. I love seeing it. Devastating from this area on the court.
That one drops for him.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the left wing. Here's Person. And the three off target. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Davis, the pass to Davis. For three. Drills it from outside.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 11 in the second half.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Person, the pass to Daniels. And he banks it. The layup. And the Pacers lead by 20.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New Orleans.
And it's in there.
Not many can turn on the after boosters like Drew Holiday.
Holiday's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. George, no good. Davis looking for an opening. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
It's stolen by Davis. The kick out to Holiday. With the fadeaway. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 8th rebound here tonight. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Here's Paul. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
The shot by George, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by Person. Pacers leading by 17. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Paul. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
It's stolen by Davis. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. George with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. .106 left to play in the final quarter. Oladipo against Paul. The 3 from Davis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Davis kicks to Holiday. It's in there. Davis with the assist. And here's Indiana. They have a 9-point lead. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
From deep three-point territory. And they recover it. So a close game.